I'm going to show you how to make this egg, and that's the same thing. You're going to need your food boxes, paper, glue, and some crayons. You could also use tape if you do not have glue. We're going to use paper for the next one. You're going to do the same first step as you did on your other one. Your first step is draw an oval. You can make it as big as it'll fit on the paper. Okay, you want it to be at least bigger than your hand because you're going to do something to this when you're all done. And you can color it first or you can cut it out first. It's totally up to you. I'm going to cut it out first. Cut around that oval. I hope you guys are getting a chance to go outside in between the raining times to get some fresh air, jump around, and move those big muscles. It's kind of hard to see because I have white on white. So there's my oval. And once I start coloring it, you'll be able to see it better. I don't have another piece of paper right now that I could put it on top of. So maybe I'll make it an outline so you can see it better. I'll outline it in black so you can see my shape. And if I go a little bit over the paper, it's okay, because it's on the paper, not the desk. So now you can see my oval. I'm gonna color mine 2 different colors. I'm gonna color purple and red. So I'm gonna make my egg. If I didn't tell you, this is going to be an egg. I showed you guys earlier the project it was going to be before we started. So I'm gonna do purple, red. Like I said, you guys can take your time, color it a little bit better. I'm coloring kind of fast, so this video is not a long time for you to be sitting and watching. I want you to be able to do the project instead of just sitting and watching Miss Lynette on video. So I got purple, red, purple, red again. If you guys didn't notice, I'm making something with the colors. Does anybody remember what that word is called? When you're putting something together and it keeps repeating. Anybody remember that P word? Purple, red, purple, red, purple. I am making a pattern. You guys were really good at making patterns, I remember, before we left school. And you guys can make a pattern, you don't have to. I just happen to make a pattern. So I got purple, red, purple, red, purple, and the top one will be red. Now if you want your egg to be done and you have a nice pattern on your egg, you can be done. But I thought it would be fun to also do your handprint. So you're going to get another piece of paper or a piece of cardboard. You can trace your hand. You can have your family trace your hand. My example has my trace to my dog's foot because my other egg was not big enough for my hand. So I'm going to trace my hand. And then, I know I have a giant hand. You can cut it out. You can have your family cut it out. And we can color it. Or you can even do something else. Let me show you. You can cut this one out and put it on here. Or we could take and put your hand right on the egg and trace your hand right on top of that egg. I did the extra step of cutting just in case you need something to do. I cut my hand off a little bit and I think blue would be dark enough to cover the other colors. So we could color it blue so you can still see it. It should cover the other colors, but like I said, you could also trace it on another piece of paper and cut it out and glue it right on top, which I will show you that option too. So you can color right on top of it if you want. And then take a pen or a pencil. Let's see if my pen will work on top of the crayon. And write your name. L-Y-N-E-T-T-E. So now I have an Easter egg that's just for me. I drew the oval. I cut out the oval. I colored my oval. Then you can trace your hand right on top and color it, and then write your name. If you want to do some more steps and practice cutting, I showed you guys you could trace your hand on another paper, cut it out, and then you can color it whatever color you would like. I think I might color it purple because we all know Miss Lynette loves purple. And remember, I'm coloring fast. You can color nice and slow. Take your time, make it beautiful. We're not able to go out and get all kinds of fancy stuff. So you can make decorations to hang up if you celebrate Easter. If not, this is just a spring project to celebrate spring. Okay, then you take this and you can glue it. I'll glue it on the other side so we're not on top of the other hand. Remember, I have a little cup with glue. So I put some glue on my hand, on my paper hand, not my real hand. I don't want to get our real hand all sticky. And then you can glue it onto your egg. I know that's hard for you guys to see because it's so light. But there's my hand that I traced and cut out and glued on top of there. Let me outline it in purple so you guys can see it better. And my hand is so big that I don't have room for my name. So I'm going to write my name on my hand. L-Y-N-E-T-T-E. We need to wait for the glue to dry. So there is an egg. You can color it, trace your hand on there and color it and write your name. You can cut it out, not color it, trace your hand and color your hand and then put it on there and write your name. That's two different ways you can do it. And we also made a bunny with our cardboard box. You could do the bunny with paper too, whatever you have. I just wanted to show my friends a couple different ways because some of us might not have paper at home right now because we can't go out and go shopping too much, only for things we really, really